Today we're going to talk about picking the right boiler for your home, the sizing, and why that makes a difference. I'm David Swatowski, owner of Overall Plumbing and Heating. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. I'll keep you up to date with everything plumbing and heating. First thing you got to consider when picking out a new boiler for your home is sizing. A lot of plumbers will simply go up to the old boiler, read the plate, and whatever it is, they'll put the same one back in. It's the wrong method. It's been going on for too long. What has to happen is a plumber should go room to room, measure out every piece of baseboard, every radiator, every convector, whatever you may have for your home, and actually there's a heat load calculation. There's math involved. So they actually figure out what the load is based on your home. That dictates what the size of the boiler has to be. Now, why is this important? You're paying for every piece, every BTU that your boiler produces, you're paying for. So as soon as that boiler kicks on, all that money is either going up the chimney or going to heat your house. So if your boiler's oversized, you're paying for that excess heat that doesn't get used. Perfect example. This boiler I installed a while ago, there was a 300,000 BTU old hydrotherm style boiler here. I won't get into details, but there was only three. So I looked at this boiler, and the house is on the larger side, and I'm like, it might be warranted, but let me do a heat load calculation. After adding up all the heat in the multiple different zones and adding it all together, we were at 175,000 BTUs total. That's almost half of that. You almost cut your energy bill literally in half by doing that. Huge difference, huge difference. This is your standard cast iron boiler. This is about 85% efficient when it's piped all correctly and everything's right. But it operates sort of like a light switch, meaning when you're called for heat, the boiler goes on a lot. It goes on all out. It doesn't know if it's a little tiny zone calling or if it's the whole house calling and it's 5 degrees outside. There's no differentiation. A modulating boiler operates more like a dimmer switch. If you have one little zone calling, it operates on the temperature of the water coming back and just offers up enough BTUs to heat that one zone. So if you have one room that's always cold and always calling, it'll have a huge difference in your overall heating cost. That's important. So in terms of cost effectiveness, why a modulating boiler and why a cast iron boiler? Well, a cast iron boiler is always going to be less efficient. As I said, they cap out around 85% efficiency. A modulating boiler will get you to 95, 97 these days. Now, but there's more maintenance associated with it. So it all depends on your home size and your heat loss. And this is all situational. So what it really comes down to is what situation works best for your home. So I hope you found this video informative. You're now armed with the knowledge of the difference between a modulating boiler and a cast iron boiler, why the size of it matters, and why it matters for your home. Now, if you got a heating system coming in, you know the difference. I'm David Swatowski, Overall Plumbing and Heating. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll hope to see you on the next one.